see our three officials tonight. Dan Crawford in his 24th season, Scott Foster in his 14th, Bill Kennedy in his 10th, and the Hornets control the opening tip. Here is Chris Paul at home against the Mavericks. He has scored 30 points or more in each game as they deliver it to David West in the post.
See, I mean, Byron Scott's going right at that matchup of Dampier guarding David West. The quickness factor. New Orleans loves running this play for a dunk.
There it is, Chandler.
They run pick and roll off the elbow with Chris Paul, and have the big man on the side. The weak side is loaded up, and they get that play any number of times in a game. Again, Paul's got numbers now, and he's got Nowitzki on him. Somebody can break down off the dribble.
And Dirk checks over his shoulder. 4 minutes in now to game 5. In the corner, Stojakovic from downtown.
Stojakovic shooting 63% coming in tonight. And again, right there, the Mavericks were afraid of that matchup one-on-one, so they tried to load up the defense on the strong side, which left Stojakovic wide open.
Here's Peterson for 3.
Well, we know the percentages when he hits a 3, Matt.
Kidd has scored 7 of the 9 for the Dallas Mavericks. Nowitzki 0-3 from the field. You know, Kidd's not used to getting knocked out of the first round as Paul, suspended in the air, knocks down the J.
Well, that was great defense by Jason Terry. You can't do anything more than that.
Paul turns the corner to Chandler. How do you stop that?
Well, Dirk has got to give more help on top. He's got to see his point guard through on the play. Otherwise, he leaves it up to Dampier to come help, and Chandler goes above the rim for the dunk.
Nowitzki typically would shoot that shot, didn't, and turns it over.
Well, he saw the cutter coming in from the corner, but it wasn't as open as he thought.
And it leads to that right there.
And again, once Chris Paul gets the ball in the open court with numbers, he's just such a great finisher.
West trying to battle with Bass.
You gotta
Pick
rotate
and pop.
to him. You gotta rotate to him. That's as good as a layup. When he shoots that shot, you can just count on it.
West, the double comes. Paul thought about it. Pargo, this is a 3. Drills it.
Great vision by Chris Paul. The rotation went out to the weak side, and Pargo doubled back to the strong side, was wide open.
Terry stripped by Pargo on the floor. Loses it. Paul comes away with it.
Does a great job of just exploring and making the right read. Layup time.
And look at how the game changes with Chris Paul back on the floor after getting rest. West gives it back. Chris Paul driving. Chandler.
Wow, what a pass. Great vision. He waits for he's so calm out there. Just waits for the defender to come, and he makes the easy play.
David West. Kick out. Paul. Got it.
That's great right there. When you get that in and out game. Brandon Bass has done a nice job down the low post of David West and getting deep position where he has to put it on the floor. When the double team comes, West unselfishly kicks it out and gets Paul the wide open 3.
And Peterson drills the 3. And you look at that swing, leaving it short at one end and then a 3 at the other. Shot clock down to 5. Paul looks for West. Nowitzki comes over to help. And David West.
Wow, that was very good defense by Dallas. West makes a tough shot.
West fading. 20 points for David West over Nowitzki.
I mean, these are all tough shots by David West. He's showing his mental toughness right here. He's trying to will his team to win. Oh, great finish by Paul. Bass getting over, made it a tough shot. Right now, New Orleans, they're finishing shots that are tough shots.
You guys met up a few times. Paul drills the 3.
You gotta watch out for Paul right here as he starts taking over that 3-point shot. He's looking to become more aggressive right now.
Paul, counter.
Again, you can't go under on him. You gotta force some help.
Shot clock at 5. Now down to 4. Pargo at 2. Launches it 3 and it goes.
I'll tell you what, it was well defended, but you got to know what Pargo does. He basically puts you back on your heels and he raises up and shoots that jump shot.
Chandler denied up top. Guess who? Brandon Bass. But the Hornets connect.
You know, when the Mavericks are playing good defense, the Hornets are still coming up with big plays.
Here's Chris Paul. Good.
Such a nightmare for anybody without quickness to have to guard him.
It's a 10-point game. And under 3 minutes ago, and Chris Paul has made 6 of his last 7 shots, and they've been all great looks.
I don't think Dirk could sit that far back in the paint and let Paul get in that deep. He's got to get up a little bit higher to give some help.
Chris Paul, crossover. Paul pulls back. Got it. Chris Paul.
He's so great. He's got that low center of gravity that once he puts a speed move on, backs up the big guy and is able to pull up and shoot the nice jumper.
Nowitzki. No. That's going to do it. Chris Paul the rebound. And the Hornets take the series from the Dallas Mavericks and advance to the second round of the NBA playoffs.
Well, Chris Paul, it turned out it wasn't so easy, but how satisfying was it in the end?
Man, it's great. It feels great to know that we're at the first round. We beat a tough Dallas team, but we showed a lot of poise right here at the end. We let them back in the game, but luckily we pulled it out.
What have you learned about yourselves as a team that you can use in the next round?
No, we're going to fight. We're always going to fight, no matter what the environment is like, especially on the road. We really stick together, and that's what makes this team special.
And finally, everywhere you go in this city, everybody talks about how much they need this victory from the Hornets in this series. I mean, how do you share that with them?
I mean, everything that we've done this year is all about this city. It's about rebuilding the city of New Orleans. The fans have been here for us. They're the reason why we're playing so well, and we appreciate everything they're doing for us.
Got a little more work to go. Thanks, Chris.